not to be. Distant memories, black tragedies sold as commodities. Nightmares and mistaken identities translate the past down PTSD. My ghetto come up with something like Detroit red on the streets of Omaha, Nebraska to the mean streets of New York City. And just like him and Huey P. Newton, I got caught up in the underground game, but here in East Oakland. Now his was pimping and pandering, I think you know his name. Some called him Malcolm X, but I called him the Black Messiah, and I had 2 birds. You know the kind that don't chirp. 2,000 grams in my trunk, parked in the cutlass on the dead-end street. Section 8 living, but no convicted felons allowed on the premises, so I couldn't stay with my mama or at my baby mama's house, either her. Too much drama, ghetto scars, ankle bracelets, and my homeboy had the sack, and I watched him bubble. It still weighs heavy on my mind when he knocked on my back door with blood leaking from his head like the next door neighbor's sprinklers, and he couldn't say a word. Pronounced dead on my back porch.
I just wanna be free, and I wanna understand what is black liberty, when all I see is dead black bodies. I just wanna be free, and I wanna understand what is black liberty, when all I see is dead black bodies.
I never thought I'd be the one driving the big fancy cars. I never thought I would be labeled the neighborhood rock star. And I never thought I would be set up by my best friend and end up in the penitentiary. But this game ain't to be trusted. This game has pushed so many of us into the state of poverty mentally, being used and abused by a system that thrives off of black misery. But when we know better, we do better. And I feel so bad. Malcolm X lost his life, Fred Hampton lost his life, and how King bled to death at the Lorraine Motel. And only time will tell, but all I do is wonder why we didn't respect their wishes. So many of us caught up in the street game, but nothing's new under the sun. It all ends the same, with many of us staring down that barrel of a gun, or sitting somewhere in Kansas in a Supermax.
I just wanna be free.